And welcome back to WRPVI TV, Treasure Coast Video. And with me once again is Anthony from Town Jewelers 2. Did I get it all right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. It's early. You came early. It might not be early when they're watching, but it's early for me. Okay, so, we got some pictures here. We're going to talk about it. But before we even want to talk about this, because this is, you're talking about, a repair, right? This
Yes,
was a
sir.
repair? Okay. You did a repair for me.
Right.
And as much as this is nice and we'll show the pictures, I want to talk about the repair you did for me. And how important it is to have a craftsman who's a jeweler do the work on the pieces that you want. So my wife's engagement ring broke and it was custom made, and it was made on the wedding band of my dad's, who has passed.
Got it.
So I thought it was a cool idea. And when they built it, I don't know the technical word, but the piece that holds the diamond kept breaking, catching on her hair, catching over. She dropped the diamond once. It sat in a jewelry box for over 3 years. And then I met you, and we didn't want to, one of the things about jewelry is it has value and you don't want to leave it. You have a process to make sure that the piece I give you is the piece I get back. So
That's
tell me
right.
about that camera scenario real quick.
Well, it's so important for every customer to understand that the equipment I have is really for them, because basically what I do with the digital microscope, I can take picture of their valuable stone,
Right.
internally, so there is no diamond that is the same one to the other one. So when I take the picture, this is what I'm receiving, this is what I'm giving you back.
Right. So I knew that when I gave you the piece, the first thing you did was you put it on the screen, this big monitor,
Yes.
and you pointed out how the piece that held the diamond was broken, how it wasn't, the stone is a certain shape, and the some of it was cut in one way, some of it was cut in, it was a nightmare. Okay? And again, it's so important to these people how precious this stuff is. So I gave you took a picture, we had the picture.
Yes.
A couple days later, we came and we picked up the piece, all brand new built.
Yeah.
And it's gorgeous, and she's been wearing it now for probably about a month or two. Doesn't get caught in her hair anymore,
Yes.
not loose, nothing. And again, it might not be valuable to somebody else as it is to us. It was
That's
my
right.
dad's ring,
Yes.
okay? So when we talk about this ring now that we're going to talk about, you might say, well, it's whatever, but to the people whose ring it is, it's worth $1 million.
That's right. That's very true.
Okay? And I don't want to forget me, you never take away from the sentimental value of someone's piece of jewelry. All right, so let's talk about this piece you got here. And you'll see
Yeah.
it up on the screen as we talk about it. So this piece came in, and what was the problem?
This piece actually, what had happened is, came to my hand in a terrible condition.
Okay.
Was bent, broken, worn, missing pieces, missing part of it was broken and missing.
And you can see it, if you're looking at it now and you're just hearing my voice, you can see it underneath the head where it's missing, which would be
This
in that spot right there. Yep.
Yes. It's crooked, it's worn, every prong is completely worn. There is, even the prongs on the side are completely bent. It's a piece that has zero value for anybody.
Right.
Zero value.
Right.
Okay. When I saw it, I said, well, I am able to restore it, not to repair it, to restore it.
Okay.
And I was able to restore the piece in 100%.
Which is, we're now going to put up this piece that you restored, which looks really pretty amazing.
Yes, I was able to build back the mesh
Mhm.
that was missing on the other side. I was able to reshape it completely, give more life to it. and every prong that was completely bent and worn is completely straight and healthy. Even the center stone has, you can see that it has completely worn
Right.
on the top. Now it's straight and healthy.
So my question is, as you're watching it and as you saw the piece, does gold wear down over time?
Yeah, gold is a soft metal.
Okay.
Very
So, I would say that the ring that you did an amazing job for me. I would say it was worn down, but really, after looking at it on this microscope camera, okay, it was not only worn down; it was just not even cut right. Okay, it was just not even meant to hold that diamond. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. This is interesting because this looks like not an easy piece to fix.
No.
Okay, so how long does a repair like this take for someone like you?
Well, this was kind of complex to bring back all the mesh on, in position.
Right.
I believe I spent like 4.5 hours to do that.
You know, guys, we've interviewed with Anthony before. I do my personal stuff at his place. I'm blessed because, like I said, that ring sat in a jewelry box for 3 years, and it came out utterly amazing and reasonably cost. Somebody like this, when they came in, what was their reaction when they came in to pick it up?
Oh, okay. Everybody jump. So the reaction is huge.
And you guys saw the befores and afters, so you guys know what he had to deal with. Everybody has a skill and a talent that they hone. I got to tell you, from my personal experience, you can look at these pictures left and right, and I can say whatever I want. But honestly, I personally had him do an amazing job on a ring that sat in a jewelry box for 3 years, where the stone fell out. Thank God it fell in her pocketbook, and she was able to find it. But it's so important that what you have, you take care of, and you bring it to somebody reputable. I'm going to let you go. I know that you have a lot to do, and we kind of snag you here in the morning, and you're kind of losing your voice a little bit. So with that, everybody, how do people find you? Where are you located?
I am located in 3259 Southwest Port St. Lucie Boulevard, Port St. Lucie, Florida, and in Darwin Square Plaza. So for whoever wants to come to my place, try me one time and you will see, you will stick to me.
Yep, I'm. You got my testimony from actual work that he did for me. With that, everybody, we'll be right back.